The estimated
But with that,
SOF is
it's time to go racing. But before we can do that, let's go to our starting grid on the pole position with a lap time of 39.465 seconds. It's the
tried running 5 force feedback. I thought that was heavy.
The title tonight is Take the Green Flag. Outside front row, it's going to be the 4 of Jaden Hopp. Missed it by 8.
You have 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed. Catch the 62 car.
19 starter and last.
Auto Club again, Gen 4.
Of Matt Cobb. Your starting grid here from Auto Club Speedway. Field beginning to leave pit lane right now. We should be green flag racing the next time by.
The button clutch ignition cut contest. I love it. It's different.
And taking a look at the race details once again this evening. 74 degrees and cool.
I do prefer actual racing though.
57% humidity, clear skies, almost.
I mean, like wide open racing.
Saw it as high as 15 miles per hour last evening. 2-mile racetrack, 76 degrees.
This is a whole new strategy, and it's good skill to learn.
More as the sun continues to set here. 65.
In some races, you actually do need it.
Sets of tires available over the wall.
Get ready.
That strategy was coming into play last night.
Here we go.
Really going to be a topic of conversation, especially when it comes to fuel. You'll see a lot of stops without tires.
Green flag.
Be a big decision as to when these guys opt to take those.
Somebody's in third.
Yep, 44 spun him on the bottom.
First stage. Maybe it will. It did last night. That was lap 30. Another point to note, as the green flag comes out, they do have one faster pair this evening, but green flag is in the air, and across the stripe goes Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith locking up the championship in the IROC Challenge Series simply by taking the green flag. We'll get a chance to talk to Aaron here during the stage break. We're not going to bug him in the race car as we run green.
Why are they slow? I don't know why they're slow.
They may be saving also.
You're in third place.
I'll check with the 62 right now.
Lap 1 in the books. Aaron Smith leads him across the stripe. Aaron Smith getting out in a hurry. 1.3 seconds the advantage over now Brian McCann as he works to the outside of William Tyndall.
62 is just clutching it, not shutting it down.
Brandon Mefford taking a look to the inside.
Hey, what a guesstimate I made earlier, saying right around 1,100 left on attack when you clutch it.
And the coast beginning down into the corner, trying to save some fuel. John Osborne closes the gap significantly. So does Neil Quick. Quick has to check up to avoid contact with the 44. Mefford jumped up the racetrack for a moment.
Actually, I take that back. I was wrong. About 2K.
Or to go to the inside, Osborne chooses to stay behind the 83. Little stack up here into turn number 1, almost getting some drivers hung out there as well. Schofield up the racetrack. The 31 of Rick Kelly to the outside. The 28 rolling in, Josh Braley going to follow the 31. Laps into the books here. Fast time for Aaron Smith, 40.73. The only driver to crack a 40 so far. We're not talking Old English.
We stacking everybody up. I don't know what Aaron's doing. I don't get it.
I'm still burning 0.48.
In behind
Well, the broadcast just said just simply by him starting tonight's race, he took the championship.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
So he may
You're
just
up top,
say, you know what,
three
screw it, he's going all out.
A little bit of contact there with the 32, and
He's got to be.
Johnson
Too
on
wide
the
there.
inside.
Still there.
Quick, seemingly on a mission here early
there.
on from Auto Club Speedway.
All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Because I still don't
Stay
think I'd
high,
make it,
there's
am
the
I?
car on the low side.
22 from here.
Still there.
At 20 from here.
Stay high.
Mid-race.
Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Real quick now, quickly into that second position. Ryan McCann has slipped from that second spot back to P5. I don't know if this has just changed things up here. He had one strategy last night at the No Bull Racing Series. Again, they ran here at the same racetrack, same lap count and everything. 200 miles the race distance last night, 200 miles here tonight. And the only real difference is the amount of fuel they have on board and the time of day here at the racetrack. Doesn't sound like
Either I'm doing the math wrong or they are. I don't know.
between time of day and amount of fuel on board. Time of day changes how fast you're going to be able to go around the racetrack. The amount of fuel, well, changes your strategy considerably.
I don't see how the guys are going to make it.
Meanwhile, Aaron
You're roughly 4 to 5 tenths slower than the people
is now
around you.
6.
And yep, they're pulling away. So they, like I said, when the 62 got around you, he was only clutching it. He was burning still 2K throughout the corners.
Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low
Garrett
side.
Johnson inside.
All clear, all clear.
And still
Clear.
in that 6th position, but he's in danger of losing another spot to get
There's no way Aaron makes it.
just in behind. Brandon Mefford is in behind the 3, into 2 for 3 as well. I just
I'm gonna go check in with him.
the pace that Brian McCann had last night, he might be on a different strategy here, just trying to take care of his tires, take care of his stuff. Maybe just choosing not to take that first set of tires, at least on that first pit stop. And it's all conjecture here. We'll have to see how he plans this one the rest of the way.
You've got the broadcaster wondering what the hell you're doing.
Chris Wally has jumped.
New strategy, Steve.
Gets around real quick. Out of
Got one
turn.
inside.
That's exactly what he said.
No contact
Still there.
from the
Clear
2.
low, clear low.
I don't know. They got a pit, right?
Aaron Smith was a 40.95. Chris Wally was a 94.
Aaron's not clutching or doing anything at all.
Right now at the 51, albeit Wally may have been able to utilize the
He's just going flat out.
Smith out in clean air by himself, throwing down a 40.9.
Well, he is so far ahead, it might actually work. He's not going to go lap down. I don't think it'd be the leader.
Maybe try to lap the field on the last.
Remember, he started outside front row.
No, it won't be the last race of the season,
all
is
clear,
it?
all clear.
Riding in behind the 32 with Johnston.
I don't know.
Saving some
Take the championship and lap the field. Who knows?
into the corner.
Probably.
You got one inside.
I gotta save so much more.
All clear,
I'm
all
at
clear.
0.48. Not even coming close.
Maybe that's why they're doing that. Like Aaron, he just said, screw it, we're pit.
Kelly
Outside.
maintaining the 10th position
All
here.
clear, all
Might be
clear.
going for more, looking for 9th. Back, he's got it. Slipping back to the 10th spot. It's
But
Brian.
the thing is, you also don't take tires, so why destroy your tire here?
The pace at this stage of the race, but again, very well could be all part of the plan. Then again, I don't know how much you want to change. He won the race last night.
Because we're not going to take tire.
Spafford has slipped back into the 9th.
I'll make sure all that's set.
The lead lap here. I just have to wonder if he's out there taking care
Because
of
we'll have to pit twice after the stage.
the machine. Tends to be pretty fast just about everywhere we go. Certainly not a last.
Your quick repair is unchecked.
Driver. 22.23 the last lap for Chris Mefford. Ironically, his fastest of the day. Make a move to the inside on Matt Kopp. This for the 18th position. No longer the.
Unchecking your tires.
Brandon, have you learned anything from following me? Oh, wait, wrong button, my bad.
Meanwhile, back out front, Aaron Smith way out in front, talking half a straightaway ahead of the 51 of Chris Wally.
Brandon, have you learned anything from following me?
The leader just did a 41.56.
How'd I go backward?
Well, Aaron Smith continues to lead. We've got to get 2 quick breaks out of the way. Here's the first one. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
R&R Racewear, your source to all custom racewear apparel needs, and home to iRacing apparel. Pick it up today.
I'm making it like I am right now. Man, if he... We're not at risk of getting lapped here, are we?
No, not at all. Leader just went across the start stripe. You're now coming off board, so he's not that far ahead.
All your shipping needs. 53-foot dry van.
Oh, okay, 10-4.
Transport shipments, full service in-house brokerage, drop-off facilities, just-in-time deliveries to all auto manufacturers.
Hit the wrong button.
Facilities in St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, and Indianapolis, Indiana. Spartan Logistics LLC, proud sponsor of the IROC series. Kyle Steffens, UMP modified in Silver Crown driver, and Gordy Guntaker, World of Outlaws late model. Visit us at spartan-logistics.net. Find us on Facebook. Back at Auto Club Speedway, Aaron Smith continues to lead. A little bit of action changing here in the second position as John Osborne has taken over that.
I passed somebody.
How about that?
Back in P3. Well, Chris had an issue out of the racetrack. He's just that far off the pace, and it seems to be that far off the pace. Tyndall reeled into 51 in a hurry out of turn number 4 and passed him like Wally was tied to a tree.
Why's everybody slow up here?
Now back in the 4th position. Neil Quick has worked his way back into the top.
Maybe they figured out what.
Back a bit.
That's a good question. Let's go up with Jaden Hop.
Did they just now figure out the fuel? Or is their tire that much worse? That's interesting.
I know my fuel is still not in a good spot. I'm going to make it to 25 and that's it.
16 laps in. I got to.
Jaden is clutching it.
Or some of these drivers will need to peel off.
Wally is shutting it down.
And 100% fuel.
And I'll take a look at the next turns.
33 laps or so last night. 65% this evening. They may not make it to 20.
Kind of handy having a spotter.
Clear low.
Tyndall is clutching it.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Liam Tyndall running in the 3rd spot. Jaden Hop.
Johnston's clutching it.
The pressure on here. I think Hop was saving his stuff for the latter portion of.
Take a look at Osborne here in a second.
Hop now in the 3rd position. Gets by.
I mean, Smith just. He's in his own zip code.
Side front row. Drop back very quick.
And it looks like Osborne's just clutching it also, not shutting it down.
Super eco mode engaged. Yeah, no kidding. And as always, S4 guy, you know where to find us. Well, maybe you don't.
Hey, Wanda, how's it going?
Well, if you're interested, you know where to find us as far as the broadcast is concerned.
Outside.
31's not going to be able to pass you.
Position 6.5 seconds back from Aaron Smith. Aaron just checking out.
Got one outside.
Last lap of 41.26 out of the 70. Now just about a full straightaway ahead of John Osborne as he barrels into turns 3 and 4.
The leader just did a 41.377. Got one inside.
Chris Wally down low.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Still there? Hold your line.
He's coasting the same as you.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
Challengers for John Osborne, at least for the time being. Jaden Huff a few seconds back. About 4 seconds to be specific from
There you go, P5.
in that third position.
You've gained everything you lost and gained a spot.
Brian McCann working his way back towards the front. He's looking to the outside of the 51. Care of his stuff for a while. Now it's time to go. Trying to maximize those points. Again, Aaron Smith already locking up the championship here this evening.
All right, man. You're back in fifth.
Brandon Mefford looking to the inside of the 51 here as well. Wally seemed to fire out of a cannon real early on here and just get going, get gone. He was fast. He was up to that second spot, but in that, he's going to wear those tires out sooner than the rest of these guys and opted to kind of take her easy for the first 20 laps or so. Now as we get close to the end of the stage, which is again at the end of lap 25,
all clear.
those drivers that were free-falling early on are now starting to rise back to the top of the field.
Keep digging. You're back in fourth.
5.2, I believe that says in the tank. And I think you're going to make it by that point, too.
Lindsay in the stream chat says 1 or 2 more races after this. Well,
stay high, clear low, clear low.
The correct answer is both. We've got one more regular season race.
Oh my God.
Next week. And then following that, they're going to do the All-Star race. I'm not sure if they've announced what.
It's all good. Find that ignition button next time.
All clear, all clear.
Effectively, to cover for you guys in one regular season event. Swally now back in the 10th position. Is he out of fuel?
Outside. The leader is pitting now. You're clear
Pitting.
high, clear high.
All right, so Aaron's going down pit road, yep.
Still there.
Wally doing some significant coasting.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
He might be concerned about fuel. He's been pushing very hard since the drop of the green flag. I don't know if he's going to make it back. As Aaron Smith hits pit.
What the hell?
All clear.
Before the stage completes, again, he doesn't
I don't know what he's doing.
in the stage. He's already locked up the champion.
He just tried to take me out.
That's going to send John Osborne to the race lead. Now, Aaron Smith, this may not have been part of the plan. He's been out front in the race lead, not able to really run in the draft behind anybody to save fuel. It's going to be fuel only for the 70.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Smith down the way, 11:37 the pit stop.
You're clear high, clear high.
With that, though, it's going to put him the first car 1 lap down, I believe, unless he was that far out in front. He might be okay. In fact,
44
has taken the lead. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.
it's hard to say if he's going to cycle to a lap down or not. He's last on the board for the time being.
Jaden Hopp's leading now. Osborne's also down pit road.
Well, Larry Bruner's going to roll down pit lane as well.
That's Brandon Mefford up your tailpipe.
And Bruner overshoots the box.
0.664.
Kelly's going to hit pit road as well. I don't know if this particular leak shuts down pit lane or not right before the stage end, but we are on lap 25, so expect to see the yellow come out at any moment. Jaden Hopp, your race leader for the time being. Is he going to stay out on the racetrack, or is he going to try and pit before this yellow comes out? Hopp saving fuel down into turn 3.
It looked like he's out of fuel.
Next car is the leader. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Oh, did you
Let the
take?
car by.
Yeah, you did. How about that? You took the lead as the caution came out.
They're called at the line, though.
Yellow comes out.
Oh, okay.
Jaden Hopp, your stage winner.
Yep, you're right.
Some drivers ducking down pit lane regardless of whether or not it's open or
Almost made it.
likely to get a penalty for it, but if you're out of fuel, you're out of fuel.
Jaden, are you out of fuel?
Yeah, I'm out.
Yep, Jaden ran out.
Getting out of fuel. Jaden Hopp. He wins the stage, but he is running on fumes, folks. He's down to the apron. Hopefully he can make her back to pit lane here. Granted, it may not be open when he gets there.
Hey, car.
All right.
Let the hey
Check
car
out
by.
for the pace car. Shut it down.
Jaden Hopp's struggling here to get down pit lane. Good qualifying run, too. That's going to put him.
Oh, we do have a faster pair.
Pit road.
Yeah. Yep, turn that off. Took away the tearaway. Turned off your, yeah, took away the tires and just full of fuel.
Say he can make it
I
there.
want to make sure I'm not getting
Do the tear off. I like that.
Okay. All right.
Moving terribly slow.
The pace car, you're good.
43, 42 mile an hour. He's just coasting at this point.
Admin, I got a yellow for
Okay.
passing under. I
Got
got
it.
black for passing under yellow there.
And he makes it to the box clean. Fuel only for the 4. Stretched it all the way to it. But with all that said,
now open.
let's try and get a word here with Aaron Smith.
I had to get to lap 27. I got 1 lap short.
Aaron Smith, it's Steve with HBR TV. You got us?
Yeah, I've got you.
Aaron, congratulations on winning the IROC Challenge Series Championship here. A race early. All you had to do was take the green flag here tonight, man. Tell us how you feel.
That feels great. We're off to a pretty good start tonight as well.
Pit
But
stop team.
I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the race goes. But as far as the
pass
championship's
anybody
concerned, I'm
under
pretty
yellow.
happy
Can I
with
get
it.
that black
See you
clear?
coming down pit lane here. You stopped
Pit
just
team.
before the
I didn't do
stage.
One.
Were you running
Right
out of
here.
fuel? Was that
Guys,
kind of a
I'm out of
requirement?
fuel. I'm just trying to stay out of
Yeah,
the
I
way.
knew we weren't going to have enough to account for the extra lap under caution because I knew that the field was spread out so far among the top 10 that they would need to take that extra lap to catch the pace car. So I was able to pass a bunch of guys
That's
under
it,
caution
go.
there and gain about 10 spots. And now I'm going to only have to take about 3 gallons to fill the car up. So I might get out of here first. You never know.
Line up single file. Catch the 70 car.
Let you come
Played out
to
well for me.
Yeah, just wanted you to come to a stop in your box before we interrupted you once again. I know you said it was okay to bug you, but we don't want to cause any problems. Granted, championship already locked up. What do you
All
think?
because I had to close enter a closed pit. I get to go to the back.
In the wind and take the race lead and maybe another win.
Well, if they figured out the fuel situation by now, I think it'll be a pretty challenging race to the end, but only time will tell. I'm feeling pretty good right now with the car. The tires held up well. I only lost about 10% on both the right sides this last run, so if we can keep that up over the course of the race, I should have a pretty good shot at it.
Speaking of which,
Channel preference before I dump you back down, you were all by yourself.
Yeah, I think it was channel 7 or 17, I'm not sure. Whichever one doesn't have people in it.
Under yellow.
90 and 89,
It was Aaron.
98, 96.
All right, thank you.
Aaron Smith,
For entering a closed
your
pit.
series champion here, locking it up.
So Aaron just said under the broadcast that he only lost about 10% also, so you're right on par with him.
Coming into tonight, well, we wanted to show him, but
Take the outside.
maybe we still can. Hang on. Having some issues this
He lost 10%
Yep.
tire.
Yep.
It's
And there they are.
All right, man, we're going green.
So Aaron
next
Smith
time,
with a pretty
All right, man,
significant
I
lead
guess I
coming
need to
into
be on that
tonight.
road after that.
Jaden Hopp in the
Hey,
second
car.
position. He's actually got a decent amount over Brian McCann as well. But that battle
Cleared as well,
certainly
please.
not over. A lot can change here tonight. A lot can change certainly next week at Atlanta. Neil Quick is 4th. Brandon Mefford 5th.
How did Aaron come back out ahead of me, though?
4 drivers certainly very close together. A lot can go on there. Mefford down to
Not
John
sure.
Osborne. Those guys are all within striking distance of each other. And then you see it all the way back to Larry Bruner at 18th.
Was he in pit lane when the caution flew?
No, he hit pit lane at like lap
So pace car
20.
lights are off, so the stage is over. We'll go back green flag racing the next time by.
And he was on pit lane long enough
To the
for everybody to get on by him.
Brian McCann I think Aaron is back to the race lead here.
His last pit time was 5:18.
Knowing he was going to need to take that extra lap, didn't want to worry about it.
But he's the leader right now.
He's to pit with the pits closed. So
he said you come out of the pits and everybody passed him?
Fuel to make it to the end, stayed on the lead lap, and just a quick splash and go. During the caution, gets him back out.
Because it was me and Jaden racing for the stage win there.
By any means, but
Jaden ran out of fuel. I don't know if he made it all the way back around.
The drivers, I think Mike Cook may have taken a set.
And if he didn't, he would have had to tow.
Only driver with a pit stop.
Let's see.
07.
Jaden's back in 13th, 14th.
Also taking tires just based on how much time they spent in the pits. But
no
cautions for cause to this point.
All right, man.
This is our first and only caution up into this point of the race here for the stage. The pace car pulls left down pit lane. We're going to go back green flag race.
Oh, this extra yellow lap's going to help.
Green, and they're going to go one more lap, trying to get the field formed up behind. Pace car ducked down. We were ready for a restart, but lap 30 is going to go up on the board, and we're going to give it another go.
Same target this time, Brent. 4.44.
No, you can run it harder.
Oh, can you? It's because we got 70 to go. Are you running all out?
So the pace car is going to roll back out, pick up the field likely out of turn number 2 here. We should be green flag racing the next time by.
You got to make it 24 laps.
I'm sorry, say that again, Brian. I was trying to listen.
From right here, when we go green, you got to make it 24 laps. With 31 plus 24, right?
Yep. Ish.
Get ready.
Field looking a little bit more organized, but you see how many drivers were penalized as we
remember tire spin.
Significant single file line to the inside. Only a few drivers doubled up.
It actually wasn't that bad.
No.
Everybody else behind likely getting a penalty for their early pit stops. But here we are. We're going to try it again here. 70 laps to go from Auto Club Speedway.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. We're back racing.
You're clear high. Clear high.
There you go. New leader, driver 3.
McCann quickly on the attack, takes over the top spot out of turn number 2, put the 3 in the win, back out front here at Auto Club Speedway. He's got some work to do here, and he's going to hold off that number 70 of Aaron Smith. Aaron went after it early, put about a 4-second advantage over the rest of the field in that first stage, having to pit with just a couple of laps remaining in it. Back to the stripe, lap 32 goes up on the board. McCann, Smith, Johnston, Brandon Mefford, Neil Quick, your top 5. Then Chris Mefford, Matt Kopp, just Josh Funkhauser, William Tyndall, Trevor Quick, balance of the top 10. And just like that, already back to fuel save mode.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
All right, he's back to killing the engine.
About what it's going to sound like when we switch to these hybrid systems. Real loud to super quiet.
There's Neil. Get up here and show us how to win this thing.
Battle for the second spot. Neil Quick takes it over from Aaron Smith. But again, Strategies about.
You know he's had that notepad out all day long.
Slipped all the way back to about the 11th position, and it wasn't until late in the stage that the three started to power back towards the front of the field. Starting to think that might be the situation here with the 70 of Aaron Smith, taking care of his stuff, saving some fuel, extending that run, that fuel window, making it later and later, if at all possible.
Get him, Neil.
Neil's got a good run off. He's a little loose.
With all that, the 19th place machine of the...
I'm letting him have it. I hope he knows that.
Last on the racetrack for the time being, but just set the fastest lap of the race. 40.33 for the number 28 machine. And you see him there just about the tail of the field. Able to
he's got no turn in.
Draft off the pack of cars.
I don't like him falling right behind me, though. What if I button before he does like that? He's all up on me.
EV cars, yeah, I'm totally with you.
So I'm just letting him go.
You want to be technical. All of these
I'll see if I can just beat him on tire.
I know, I said it out loud. I'm sorry. Chris Wally to the outside of Matt Kopp takes that spot with ease. Jaden Hopp running back to the 13th spot to try and pick up a couple of positions here down into turn one. Kopp in the middle.
Aaron's back there too. He's coming.
On the bottom. 00 Mike Cook was up top side. Still the case, 3 wide here out of turn number 2. Hopp on the bottom, Cook. Oh,
Chris Mefford in the house.
Hopp.
We got a race now.
The leader just did a 40.
Some names are just hard to say together.
3.
Aiden Hopp now battling with the 28 of Josh Brake.
They got fuel for all that driving?
First car 1 lap down.
I would probably say no.
19th 1 lap down.
Unless he's saved just enough in order to go the distance until he's ready to change tires.
Over the top spot from Brian McCann. We're back.
Got to that magic number, kind of like what you were working on.
Changed hands. Go back and look at it here. This is the pass.
Nah, it's going to be close right here doing what I'm doing.
Quick had a huge run, dives it down to the bottom of the racetrack.
Got one inside.
Ken tried to pin it on the right rear of the 2, but decided against it. Let him go. There you have it.
Still there?
Real quick. New leader.
Wait. 31, 24, 55.
On the low side.
Yep.
12. So I only got 15 more laps.
He says, reality is where I'm putting my eggs. I need fuel and horsepower.
No, 16. So I'm right. I'm right. Never mind. 16. Right on it.
Battle for the second spot. Chris Mefford to the inside of Brian McCann.
I'm myself confused.
And slipping back.
Working a few different things in your head at the same time.
Conservation mode kicking in now for Brian once again as we approach lap 40 here the next time.
About to carry that 1.
There you go.
Did you figure out a number?
Put a number back in the binary sequence. Now it's all making sense.
I'm trying to make it to 55.
Then you feel you can go all out?
No real difference in this portion of the second stage, at least at this point. Real quick, he's out to about a 0.4 of a second.
Or at least close to it.
Chris Mefford, with that even it, is shrinking to 46, reeling in the 2 off of turn number 4. Kevin McCann, Aaron Smith, Josh Funkhauser, the top 5.
0.1 seconds.
Can unchallenged for now. Aaron Smith, same thing. Funkhauser starting to close in. Funkhauser's got to worry about Garrett Johnston, though. He's all over. But Aaron Smith now is taking a look to the inside on Brian McCann. That's the thing about Aaron Smith. He's dangerous everywhere you go as far as being a threat to win these races. But you take out the pressure of a championship run, having to worry about points. He can just go out here and throw all caution to the wind and just go for it. Next 2 races tonight and next week in Atlanta. Swally up top.
I just don't get how you guys can run that fast and make that.
Now he's working on the outside of Josh Funkhauser. Tucks back in behind the 81 for the time being. We'll see if he can build a run with a little bit of a slipstream down the backstretch. No room to dump down in front of the 32, or is there? There is. Wally stays tucked in behind Funkhauser, who turns 3 and 4.
I think I could make it to 53. I'm pretty much at the back. Nobody behind me.
Oh, they reckon.
Yeah, they are.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Oh, that changes things.
Let the 46 car by. Catch the
Fuel save and everything.
Take the
Picks up the throttle.
Kill that.
As soon as he's back in the gas, he starts putting it
Back to...
It doesn't help us a lot, though. It's still going to be
this, yes, indeed. Smith
2 more
4 tires, I imagine here, Brian, right?
Yeah, put 4 on.
Okay. Don't forget to, well, you ain't got to worry about your brake pads.
And he was up towards the front of the field battling for the race lead, and Neil Quick just slips up the racetrack.
Make sure your fast repair is unchecked. The windshield tear off, leave it on.
I almost got to wonder
you're
if there's
good.
more to the story than that. We're going to rewind this here and see.
Right? That's right. Strategy, right? Take 4.
Underneath the Neil
Yep.
Quick here. So go back to start-finish. Just a moment ago, Neil Quick was with the race lead. Chris Mefford in behind.
That puts us about 5 laps short.
Dove it down to the bottom. I don't think there was any contact there.
Depending on any other cautions.
going to be on super saver mode.
Try and get this from a different angle and see if there was any contact. It didn't look like there.
There's no way you're making it on one stop, are you? I mean, that.
Race control finds that on the
No.
Neil
it's
got
at a
him.
point now where you might as well just run hard
See the
and
close-up
pit
rate.
twice.
I don't know if Neil just
That
checked
falls.
But you only have one more set of tires after this.
Pit box in.
the 46 able to get to the
disagree with
bottom
that
of the
call.
racetrack without making contact.
5.
And then we'll go back full speed here on the roof cam of Neil Quick.
Still watching it. I'll let you know if the call changes.
Oh,
Coming out of
no!
the corner, he's holding me down.
I know I was trying to dodge Neil, and Neil's in the middle of an
I think he
argument.
got loose.
There you have it. Pit stop's underway here under caution. Lap 44. It was about time. Might see some guys
Be
opt for
mindful, you only
tires at
have
this
one set of
stage.
tires remaining.
Line up single file.
Aaron Smith, not one of them.
Boy, it's going to be
80.
interesting.
82.80, that wasn't too bad.
It's the 31 car.
No.
Felt a lot worse.
Race control, upon further review, finds it as a racing incident. He did get loose.
William Tyndall
He
stays
did
on the
come up.
racetrack
So final call.
He does not
is
come down.
Racing incident, sir.
for service,
I'll have to disagree on
fuel,
that.
or tire. Maybe lap
Still down
28.
up the track.
Just give me the EOL because there's a dumb move on his part.
Ooh.
Might see him out down this time. This could have been just a, I need to get a lap let in.
Oh, coming out strong.
Let the
You're the one that went
31
charging in
car
up
by.
the track and then got loose.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man.
Wow.
Line up
46,
on the
from my
outside road
view,
now.
I can
It's
see
the
your back
83
end
car.
get loose and start to rotate before he does make contact with you.
He was just dirt tracking it. He was under control. It was pointing in the infield, but he was going straightish.
He's going to be the race leader when we go back green flag.
I'm just trying to add fire to the flames.
Side, it appears. Which honestly is Aaron Smith was the race leader at our last restart. He opted for the high side.
What's the play here, though?
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, because it's one lap short. We'll just have to go all out and just get a splash of fuel one time, I think, right?
No, if you're thinking 25 laps is what you had to do the first time around, Right now, you're looking at 55 laps. You're going to have to try to split that difference if you're planning to try to make it on one stop. However,
no, it's not doable.
No, it's not.
Start finish.
So I'm saying run as hard as you can, but you'll just have to take a splash.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I'm going to button push at all. I think I'm going to race hard normal here.
Okay.
Right? Do you agree? Like, I think because we're going to have to pit twice.
Yeah, you're going to have to pit twice.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional from what we could see.
Because nobody's going to be able to go out all out on speed and
But I don't know if the admins are really gauging intent here.
be able to be there later on at the end.
Quick lost the nose, slid up into 46 and round he went.
Got one in.
All right, Brian.
Pulls down pit lane.
Look at this, three wide.
You're back in six. Hold your line. Next car is the leader. Clear low.
And green flag in the air. We're back racing for
Just one outside, 83. Now inside's going to be 62. You are clear. Broadcaster's going to have fun with that one.
Down the back straightaway, Brian McCann up into the second spot. Now only a quarter second behind the 70 of Aaron Smith. William Tyndall unable to maintain pace on the restart with the older tires.
All right, man. You're back in second. Clear low. Clear low.
Shutting it down.
Aaron Smith in a hurry. Smith trying to cheat up the racetrack, but not fast enough. Brian McCann to the outside at the stripe. Aaron Smith's going to lead the lap.
Good save.
High, wide, and handsome goes the number 3 around Aaron Smith into turns 1 and 2. Lap 47. Brian McCann back to the point.
You just hit the fastest lap.
All right, man. You're back in first.
Brandon Mellon starting to reel in the 70 as well.
That lap was 5/10 faster than Aaron's fastest.
Tire advantage over the 70 right now. They both had a very similar pit stop. And Brian McCann goes.
Ain't even got it warmed up yet either.
0.1 at the time.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.3 seconds.
I think it's plenty warmed up. Well, yeah, I'm going to lose a little bit right here.
Mefford steps to the inside of Aaron Smith.
I thought that one might have been another faster one.
Possible move here for a second spot. Gets clear before he...
Now we slow down.
40.13. Yep.
Mefford sliding up the race.
By 2 whopping 100ths.
Trying to take the position back. Gets alongside for just a moment.
Oh, that was a good wreck. That's actually good timing. No.
Garrett Johnson close.
Sucks for me, though.
4th position.
Why is that?
Running fit.
They can run hard now. We were on different strategies.
Caution is out. 2 cars in the wall. Trevor Quick being one.
Yeah, but good track position.
Matt Kopp.
Unless you can do it one from here. One pit stop from here, but they've saved a whole lot. I haven't. So that caution screwed me.
Trying to get righted here.
Save.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa, big time impact. Trevor Quick. That was much worse than we initially had thought. Quick up and over for just a brief moment.
I think I got to get fuel here.
35 car.
I'm going in for sure.
Stand by.
Now from the blimp. I think Quick saw
I'm unchecking your tires.
Trying to cheat up the racetrack to give him a little bit more room, but didn't realize the 22 of Matt Kopp was right there to his right rear. Sends the 5 pretty hard into the outside wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get fuel here.
Your fast repair is already unchecked.
The 35 of Barry Bruner coming in. And
who's that wrecking?
5, at least getting him righted back on the 4 wheels.
Trevor.
From in here, left on the car.
What was his name? Trevor Quick? Yeah, Trevor Quick.
Race control, did I come down and get him or what?
5 and 22.
Sir, turned into his left rear.
I was on his outside, and
now the good news is, and I don't know if these guys are going to remember this or not. Well, for a minute, my eyes were playing tricks on me. I thought he was going the
left
wrong way. They do have one fast repair to use if they so choose to use it. Trevor Quick not out of this yet.
2, 1.
This pit stop's underway once again. I think we'll see some tires being changed here, but not many.
Brandon had to back up.
All right,
His
that's
pit
it.
stop,
Go.
the last caution, he took his tire, so he should be a splash and go for sure.
My brain is having a fit at the moment.
Line up single file. Catch the 28 car.
He's still thinking about Neil Quick and Chris Mefford.
A little too far in the stall, and out he goes. Brian McCann down and away.
Josh Braley stayed out.
That's okay. The 46 is too.
Ooh.
He was last on pit road 7 laps ago.
Finishing up his 4-tire change.
I can't mouse like this.
A little bit faster out of the gate compared to those guys that made their tire change the last caution. It wasn't that long ago, but it was long enough. Josh Braley stays out on the racetrack. Remember, he was 19th, 1 lap down not very long ago, and here he is now leading this race.
When the yellow flag came out.
Lindsay says, let's talk about cautions breeding cautions. I have someone needing this explanation. All right, so cautions breeding cautions. Well, what happens when the yellow comes out? Everybody slows down. Everybody gets close together. Bunches of field up, 2 by 2, getting ready to go back racing. Well, you're closer to every.
There you go. You have your lane choice.
This is the likelihood of contact, and there you have it. You have contact at speed, cold tires in a lot of cases, or just old tires in some cases.
To the finish.
Chances of a caution after a caution are always higher than after, say, 20 laps under the green flag. Especially at a place like California Speedway, or Auto Club as they call it now. 2-mile racetrack.
Going green on 52.
We don't have a 40-car field here tonight, so it's 19 cars. So big racetrack.
I mean 53.
Once you get spread out, the likelihood of having a major incident goes down. However, when the caution's out, everybody gets bunched up. Danger level goes up.
So we're back to clutching. Dang it.
Yeah. Yeah, but not as strict or not as severe as you were doing earlier.
Aaron Smith opting for a second pit stop here to top off the fuel. Again, we talked about being at only a 65% capacity.
I'm back green with 47.
Every drop counts.
It's saying I entered a closed pit, but I followed everyone in, and it was showing that pit road was open. Did I miss something?
The pace car lights are out. We plan to get the green flag this time by lap 53. But with those making that extra pit stop, we may go an extra lap.
I got one also.
Get ready.
Well, you didn't miss pit red though.
The pace cars in.
Everybody,
first 2
let's go.
are double file for the time being. We'll see if that's the case.
Green flag, green flag.
Good start.
Field out of turn 4. Barney's
outside car spun him a little bit.
Unless they wave this one off, we'll see. Pace car does take the hard left. Early on, they went an extra lap. Still trying to get caught up. And the green comes out. We're back racing. Again, getting the jump over the 51 of Chris Wally. And McCann lift and coast into turn 3.
20. That's because of that pace lap, though. This next one needs to say 23, I think. Or 22.
Mike Cook to the bottom of the 00, trying to take it away from Garrett Johnston. Johnston battling back around the outside out of turn number 2. Will have the run and carry that momentum down the straightaway. Plus, he's got the car of Chris Mefford just ahead here. He's going to pull some draft off the 46. Cook has to
23, we're good.
Johnston into turn 3. Tim Schofield in the 12, bottom side on the 00 out of turn 4. He's going to try and pick up this spot too.
Your last lap was an 83 and a 51.72 behind you.
Schofield on the charge here. Now he's to the...
Got to save more than that, though.
Constant Schofield now up to P4. Might not have the 32 clear off turn number 4, and he is clear. Not by much, but Johnston trying to cross over. Bruner, I don't know if he just got loose or there was contact, but nevertheless, everybody's...
Oh, he got a little loose.
Direction.
Got to save a lot more than that.
Schofield driving it down low to the inside of Chris Mefford now. This would be for the 3rd spot. Schofield with ease takes it away. I gotta wonder.
All the outside.
Tires on the previous caution, not the most recent one, because he's very fast right out of the box.
Thinking there could be at a 4.7.
Stay low.
There's a 4.6. Whoa!
We got
what the hell?
Chris Wally with
a 3, 6. Clear high.
Little wiggle.
Just making it fun, I guess.
Creeps up the racetrack to continue that momentum and not
as hard as he turned down, I thought his steering wheel broke or something, like he turned left.
Brian, I take it you're saving.
Slips up the racetrack.
Oh, yeah.
Makes contact with the 51. If they didn't, man, I don't know how much closer you can get.
I'm clutching. Aiming for 4.7.
Back the line, Chris Wally with the race lead here. 58 laps on the board. We are going to take our first side-by-side break presented by HBR TV. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to...
I'm going to start ignition here.
Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us...
When you do that, does it fight you more trying to get to the bottom?
Yes.
I thought so. I had a lot of fun broadcasting this league. Wally looks like he's just clutching it. He's not shutting it down.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution's out.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 51
Looks like Brandon Medford, Neil Quick, and maybe a little bit of Matt Kopp.
Oh boy. Ouch. hanging on to your tires?
Yeah, but do you pit here for fuel?
I'm gonna. I'm tired of fuel saving.
I'm kind of that way myself. I want to get it done with. I want to run the wide open. Hell yeah, let's do it.
If you come in, everyone's going in. I don't think anyone's going to play that game.
I don't know. Might be half and half. I bet Aaron stays out.
Hey, Steve, man, good to be here.
Aaron's an alien, though.
Here with the 2 of Neil Quick, puts us under our 4th yellow of the evening. A little bit late. Oh, a couple of big-time drivers in it.
He's going to hate that.
Time impact, Brandon Mefford.
All right, tires are unchecked.
Let's back it up and really unpack this, see how this...
Shit, I'm going 53.
Oh, man, that's the second Mefford Quick's run into tonight.
Yeah, fuel only.
Yep.
In the replay here, Brandon Mefford, the 83, the 2 of Neil Quick.
1, right here.
Looks like getting into turn 3.
All right, that's it. Go.
Now, remember early on,
Come on out, no traffic.
And got into the 46 of Chris Mefford and sent him around.
Line
And
up single
I don't
file.
know what the
Exit up
circumstances
by
are here,
car.
but it almost looks like, I don't know, Zach.
3 stayed out.
Drove right up the back of the 83 there. I don't know if there is
Yep.
an incident.
Trevor Quick. Let's see. Well,
I don't know if Neil's maybe
Chris actually just came in a lap before. Oh no, he came in on lap 50.
up there. I don't know.
William Tyndall and Trevor Quick both on lap 51. Their last laps were 40. Hold on, let me go back through.
Neil Quick, full speed.
Man, Brandon got spun.
Doesn't look.
Who was that?
Steve?
Is that Trevor Quick spinning?
So, to get
No, that's Neil Quick.
more of a storyline here, we'll get rid of the driver name bar here as we rewind.
Before this caution,
Trying to say
William Tyndall's last lap was a 41.5 and then a 41.2. Chris Wally's
that car is
were 42.0, almost pretty much a 42.1 and a 41.5. So you were definitely quicker.
So I don't know if Neil was starting to run out of fuel or what the scenario was. If he was just really trying to maximize his fuel savings.
He wrecked their own Mefford.
Yeah, something definitely happened there. Neil's definitely not the type of driver to run into anybody on purpose, unless maybe it's deserved. But yeah, I can't see Neil doing that on purpose ever.
Give me just another minute.
Yeah, I know Neil's been a little frustrated with this season, just trying to steal a win or two from Aaron Smith, but I can't see him taking out. The only reason it makes me wonder is because it's both men.
We're 1 to green, FYI.
I don't know if there's something going on there. I don't want to stir up anything if there's nothing really happening, but Neil Quick is too good. That does not usually happen.
Yeah, that's just it. He is too good of a driver for something like that to just randomly happen.
He's talking about reviewing it, then throwing the EOL, but we're coming to the thing here, and Neil's got to go to the back.
Particular race, they were all
He's already in the back.
Prepared to work with.
A little bit longer, but I'm trying to make sure that
Mefford's going to go back out. I don't know if he's going to maintain lead lap status here or not. Chris Wally appears getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. William Tyndall to the outside.
Now we get to run them wide open, though.
Drivers making their pit stops at lap 50 and then 51, respectively. We're right about lap 63 right now. Just about everybody behind these guys opted to hit pit lane, with the exception of maybe Trevor Quick. Everybody else went in for at least fuel. It might be
all right, man.
Drivers and tires. Well, honestly, it's going to be their last set if that
Here we go. Got the 5 underneath you.
Green, green, green.
Again, Zach, you ran the Noble Racing Series event here last night. 100% fuel was the allotment tonight, 65%.
Still there.
That's a different game.
Right, Aaron's underneath you.
These guys were shutting it off all the time.
Well, I mean, they're saving fuel right after the restart. Into turn 3, they're already checking up, watching it.
Still there. Hold your line.
62 outside. Nobody right behind you.
I'm scaring Aaron right now.
Aaron outside now.
Is Aaron Smith locking up?
He looked at his mirror and he said, "What is that guy doing?"
Simply by taking the green flag here tonight.
I wasn't going to throw it in. I just wanted to scare him.
Trying to pick up
12.
I
should have, though. I didn't know how hard it was going to push up.
Yeah.
Remember, Brian McCann picked up the win last night here at Auto Club in the Noble Racing Series. The reason that's relevant is it was in the same style race car. The only difference was it's during the day and they had more fuel. Other than that, things are about the same. Of course, he didn't have to worry about Aaron Smith last night, but he's right there on his tail.
Fast. Big congrats to him for the championship. That's great.
Plus, he was fuel saving that whole time I was running hard and way back, so their tires are probably better than mine anyway.
The race lead from Chris Wally, and I think Quick may have taken tires previous to his incident. Only a 5.7 second stop most recently.
Leader was last in on lap 51. So you're going to have 11 laps fresher tires than him.
Quick getting on here in the race lead with the battle for the second spot between Chris Wally and Aaron Smith. Steps out just a bit on the 7.
If he took tires.
Straight away alongside Chris Wally, still the drag race into 3.
Let's take a look at lap time or pit times here.
Outside.
The car in P9.
Nah, he's fuel only.
Forward with Aaron Smith, looking out the right window. Almost contact.
Should have stayed on the outside. I'm going to get freight trained here.
Still there.
I didn't even think about that.
Behind the 32, stand by.
Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high
44
side.
coming in on charge.
3
One
wide,
outside.
Talked about it earlier.
In the middle.
How Aaron Smith blocking up the
3 wide.
That outside line is killer right now.
Doesn't need to worry about points. Doesn't need to be that careful.
Still 3.
Just go out there and chase the checkered flag.
2 wide there.
Clear up.
Outside.
Yeah, this is about as fun as it could get.
Double A back on the throttle.
Go for it.
And it's kind of going to be the same thing
Hold on to it.
Atlanta. He doesn't need to worry.
Double O still there.
He can just go for it.
Clear up.
All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Pack racing at an auto club.
Why not? Let's do it.
The new layout, so that's gonna race much like a super speedway. So that's gonna be an exciting one to watch.
With one quick repair.
That's gonna be the one.
What could go wrong?
The leader just did a 40.7.
Nothing.
They ended the car up with any kind of contact.
If your glass is half full.
Oh, what a gaggle of cars here. I think it's time to go.
31 laps to go here from Auto Club Speedway. Trevor Quick still with the race lead. Garrett Johnston powering his way to the
Chris Wally in the wall.
Picked up at lap 62.
Sorry, Mike.
You are clear high.
Scared.
Car in the wall. Chris Wally scrapes the back straightaway. It was safer barrier. I don't know if he was forced into it or if he caught the wall magnet. Took a hard left in front of traffic. Luckily wasn't collected by anybody. We stay under the green flag.
Sorry about that, Jay. Not
What a good piece of driving by Chris there to keep that thing going straight.
Woo.
Kicking.
Meanwhile, Garrett Johnston, your new race leader over.
You're not kidding. That could have been bad. They were definitely testing out, the whole 8 tires are better than 4.
Racetrack. A lot of drivers talking about last night. We talked to them post-race how they thought that top line was going to be the place to be fast, but it just didn't happen last night. Aaron Smith, it's the first time.
Not quite sure where to go here.
High line. We'll see if this pays off for him or not.
Right where you did. There you go. Good job.
The racetrack. He's also got
that 5 is checking up huge. You are clear up high.
Still there.
Now you got the double O up there.
In the 4th position for now. He's got Jaden Hopkins ahead of him.
Plug up.
Oh, fun.
Johnson
28 to go.
Checking out here over Aaron Smith. Aaron now into that 2nd position with no challengers really out the back bumper. He can just focus on running his line here, trying to reel in the race leader. Jaden Hopp's going to need to try and hold off a hard-charging Chris Mefford. Dropped down on new tires. It's going to be hard to guard the 46.
Got one outside.
Good save, Mike.
Yeah, they're just gonna
Still there.
send it.
All clear, all clear.
And then we get a final print. So new tires.
Too. I know they've been to make a lot of pit stops for fuel, but they only had 2 sets over the wall, just like they had last night. They may not have tires to take it.
Damn, he's getting a pull up there.
Got one outside.
Stops I've seen out of anybody is 4 this evening.
All clear, all clear.
Most I've seen is 7, and
Got
that's
one
Tim
outside.
Schofield and Doug Wysocki.
Still there.
And we still got more than 25 laps to go.
All clear, all clear.
Look, my door's off.
So your top 5, it's Garrett Johnston, Aaron Smith, Chris Mefford, Jaden Hopp, John Ott.
Mike's last pit time was a 14.7. Something tells me he grabbed tires. Same thing with the leaders, Garrett Johnson and Chris Mefford. 14.7, 14.6.
Position from Aaron Smith as he utilizes those.
What was Aaron's?
Aaron was 6.6. He took fuel only.
I mean, Zach, we talked a little bit last night. I mean, what was really kind of the strategy in the No Bull Series?
So that's who I'm racing because they don't have an extra set.
Different fuel on board. We had a full load last night.
So same thing with
what does that do to these drivers as far as making a plan? I mean, you as a driver.
Doug Wysocki, I think, also took tires.
Far less fuel than you had yesterday.
We right behind you. Excuse me.
So the people in front of me, how many are on old tires? Aaron and who else?
To the end, or in this case,
Aaron, Jaden Hopp, John Osborne, and Mike Koch.
And tires, I mean, tires are kind of the same thing. I'm watching Aaron Smith go around this, and I don't think he's pushing all the way. I think he's kind of in management mode. So, I don't know. I think there's enough laps right now left that we're going to see that kind of shine through here at the end.
Well, remember our first stage was lap 25, and there was guys running out on the final lap, running out once the yellow came out. I would say better than 2/3 of the field made an illegal.
As 34 is back in the throttle, you could just see how he's rocketing away. You're clear eye.
Give it another lap or two, and you may see some guys that maybe don't have any tires left opt to make that pit stop sooner than later.
What about Brandon Mefford?
If we do get a late
checking right now.
They'd probably be
fuel only.
Checkered. So maybe they go an extra 5 just to be safe.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do, Steve. I think I'd go at least, maybe 3 or 4 laps if possible, just to get that little cushion.
Rick Kelly's last was a 16.1, and everybody else was fuel.
Justin out to a 2.5 lead over the 46.
I'm wondering if he doesn't have damage.
Smith running in the 3rd spot, almost 3/4 of the second off the back bumper of Chris Mefford. Jaden Hopp tucked in right behind his teammate, a couple of car lengths. Then Mike Cook running 5th. Chris Wally has hit pit lane. I don't know if this was a plan for fuel. He's taking tires. Chris Wally still with a set over the wall. He was having a strong run here.
Chris Wally just went down pit road for 4 in fuel.
Hit last. I know I say that all the time.
23 to go.
TV. It's the old.
Is mine all my stuff checked?
Final stop of the race.
Checking right now.
Limited tire sets.
Fuel and tires.
Wally may be in position for a solid finish here if this runs green all the way to the end.
And if he can stay in that lucky dog position, a caution coming out right now, he would be golden.
Thanks to
yep, you're set.
Who else?
I think my only chance here is to undercut him, right?
There's got to be somebody. There has to be somebody with a set.
I tell you.
Yeah. I mean, you come back out on 4 brand new Eagle Field Goods, you're going to do pretty well.
Being the
make sure you're
tower and such, and some of the background data that we use.
Oh, what the hell's it?
Wish they were able to tell us how many tire sets are still.
Do brake pads. There we go. Yep. Make sure
I just turned it up. I'm pitting right here.
All right. Awesome. Yep. You're set.
Broadcast side of things, but boy, let me tell you, being behind the wheel and kind of seeing what everybody else has got, that'd be pretty fantastic too.
See, that's probably the problem though. That might be why they don't do it, because I don't know if they make that information available.
John Osborne's going with you
to the broadcast.
Oh,
I don't know how
good save by him.
Honestly, it'd be a little too much information, it'd take away from the experience, I think, a little bit.
But at the same token, does it? Because you're
pitting 210.
You have one in real life.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so and so, and the 32 of Garrett Johnson, he doesn't have any tires left. He's done. We got an extra set. We're golden. Those guys pay attention to that stuff. And as a race driver, if you're playing crew chief and driver at the same time as Neil Quick finishes up his stop with 4 tires, You got to make those.
Of course, that's the pit stop I slide through a little.
Have a spotter or a crew chief watching for you.
You're gonna have clear traffic on pit road coming out.
Guys watching a bunch of other teams seeing everything.
Yeah, you got a spotter, you got camera guys, you got. I mean, there's.
And merging up on track. Once you get to the blend line, you'll be clear as well. Good job, sir. Way to hustle that thing. Clear, clear.
This is the benefit.
Yeah, John did an amazing job as well.
He did. Yeah. He is the first car a lap down right now. Actually, as we hit pit road here, he's not. But I think when the cycle gets done and through, he will be. So if a Gordon did come out, he's going to be the benefactor there.
I mean, honestly, I think when the cycle's over with, I think he'll be back in the lead lap because all these guys are going to need to make one more stop to make it to the end. Osborne, the first car, one lap down in 12th. Let's see, where's Wally? Back in 14th. He needs to pass a couple of cars or let the cycle finish out. Oh, Neil Quick. Did he get too fast exiting?
Either a speeding penalty or maybe an unsafe exit. I don't know. Oh, he's going to exit out.
Yeah, he already did. He's gone out of the session. So unfortunately for the two of Neil Quick, had a fast race car. He was quick last night as well.
Neil Quick just quit.
I don't know if it was speeding on exit or unsafe exit. Lead line violation. Nevertheless, he had to come down pit road to serve that and just says, you know what? Never mind. I'm out of here. Don't think he'd have anything to gain at this point. It's late in the race, and here comes Garrett Johnston from the race lead. Smefford.
Now we just need a clean green flag set of stops.
I think everybody hasn't recently pit will need to make one more stop before this one's over.
34 pit.
If Johnston had any tires left.
Whoa, that was close for John.
Yeah, I was watching that.
I'm really impressed here. I really thought a lot of guys took their tires early on based on where they were running on the racetrack, but so far they must have managed it well. Johnston looks like right sides only. Smefford the same. He's down pit road as well as Aaron Smith from the top two spots. Now Jaden Hopp with 17 to go takes over the race lead. That's the question. Can the Ford Jaden Hopp finally get to victory lane this season?
You're now the last car on the lead lap, so you're back on the lead lap.
Yeah, he's been close all year long, that's for sure.
He's been so stupid fast, and unfortunately, it's great for Aaron Smith, but tough break for the Ford.
And just about everybody in front of you is on pit road now.
Out in the 70 around.
Garrett Johnston, actually not, that's just a tool.
Down and away, 4 tires and fuel.
Yeah, Garrett Johnson and John Osborne now just in front of you. Jaden Hopp's coming on down, so is Mike Kutch.
Chris Wally back on the lead lap. Trevor Quick also in 12th on the lead lap. And there it is. You see in the timing tower, those one laps are switching over to numbers. That's a positive thing. William Tyndall, Kelly.
Brandon Mepper just ran the fastest lap, 39.8.
Tyndall on the lead lap. Rayleigh running one lap down, 18th. Jaden Hopp will take tires as well. Go ahead, Zach.
Just a perfect entry into the box.
P3, 6/10 behind the leader.
Right in there perfectly.
You see both.
Would I be able to hold him off for 15 laps?
On pit.
Season, he's down and away. Jaden Hopp, 14.47 second stop. That's fast for 4 tires.
He was last on pit when?
Garrett Johnson was last on
the exit
pit road.
Push a lot harder.
Lap 79. So right with you.
He's frustrated, I'm sure. I don't know if he left that blend line a little too early. That might have been close.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 82. A couple laps after you.
Look at that. I don't know. We'll know soon.
Aaron Smith, new fast lap, 39.7.
He's in a good position here if that's the case.
Gaining time. New leader, John Osborne.
With it.
They definitely going to pass me.
Yep.
Made a pit stop, so this is 4.
I needed more time than that. I needed something like 5-6 seconds.
Lindsay in the stream chat. They always fit.
I was slow on my pit.
This season has been a bit different. Love them both. Talking about Aaron Smith and Jaden.
They're going to slingshot me, and I'm going to get. I bet Jaden gets back up to me too.
Hayden doesn't win tonight, he better wreck Aaron in Atlanta. Man, we've got 2 really fast laps. The fastest laps of the race just happening. Aaron Smith running a 39.71. Chris Mefford a 39.89.
I'm talking about Jaden. Jaden just ran a 39.69.
And they do it again. 39.69 for Jaden Hop. A 74 for Aaron Smith and an 86 for Mefford.
This is where it's fun, Steve. You know, you got 14, 15 laps.
John's out there killing it, though.
You can push. You can push start to finish. This is where you're going to make up some time. It's really fun.
The other thing is, too, they know
his last lap was a 40.3.
Time.
Look how close everybody is.
A 10th faster than you.
They're in 7th place. He's under 5 seconds to the lead.
He was 34. You were 44.
As we were talking last night, we never got it, but a car.
Chris Mefford's 39.97, 39.81 for Aaron, 39.74 for Jaden Hop.
I was kind of hoping and praying for it, but no dice.
There's your top 5.
But let them push. I mean, they're
McCann, Mefford, and Smith.
They're going to wear their stuff out, and it's all going to equal out. And don't forget that high side's really going to help. I wouldn't battle too long with the 32.
13 laps to go from Auto Club Speedway.
If you're trying to keep it pinched down underneath them.
Chris Mefford's got it for the time being, but Aaron Smith.
You mind clicking off my fuel stuff so I can then game?
Yep, can do.
Both of these drivers making their pit stop on the same lap. Both drivers taking 4 tires. Both drivers with almost identical pit lane times down to the 100th. And about a half-tenth different pit stop time.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.
You want good competition? Come over here to the IROC Challenge Series or No Bull Racing. 2 of the best series out here as far as fast drivers are concerned with difficult cars to drive. This Gen 4 Cup car is certainly a handful. These guys know how to get it done.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line. Good job. The next car is the leader. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
I know I do an awful lot of talking about
32 still outside in the second groove.
Races, but
I tried to do a funny gas, but it didn't work.
46 coming up.
1/3 IROC.
3 wide. You're in the middle.
Yeah.
That was the wrong turn to try to pass.
You're in the middle.
IROC for like a year now, and it just seems like the schedule is
clear low,
lined up for me.
Too wide there.
But it's great practice getting out there on Sunday nights and running with these
46 got a little loose, being pinched down. You're still 3 wide. Now 4 wide. Aaron's going to make it high. 32 just wrecked out.
3 wide.
Too wide there.
Aaron Smith on that Larson.
No caution. Stay in it.
Inside.
46 down low. Keep him pinched.
All clear, all clear.
He's going to clear you.
Trouble. Johnston in the fence.
Hang on to her.
Straightens it out. We stay under green. 10 laps to go. Chris Mefford now to the bottom on Brian McCann. McCann losing
9 to go.
And Aaron Smith now to the race lead, or battling for it at least off turn 4. John Osborne with the lead still at the stripe, but hard charging Aaron Smith with 9 laps to go has caught him. He's got 4 lap newer tires than the 44.
4 lap newer tires at Auto Club, Steve. It's just a matter of time. There he goes.
Aaron Smith back to the point. Osborne second. Chris Mefford, Brian McCann, the top 4. We lost Garrett Johnson. He's in pit lane.
We were 4 wide too.
Osborne's going to lose the second spot to Mefford, possibly 3rd here in just a moment with Brian McCann charging.
I feel like I'm going to come off the wall just a little bit, but
tires was the call. The top 6 all on fresh rubber.
I hit Mefford.
Outside.
44 is way up on the outside line. Still there.
Top in the 3rd position ahead of Brian McCann.
You're clear high.
Clear up.
The leader just did a 40.556.
And gets to the inside of the 44. Osborne battling back. Brian just not able to do anything with him, at least for now. Jaden Hopp running in the 5th spot. We're going to start closing in on Brian McCann, but with 7 laps to go, I think his hopes for a race win here, at least at Auto Club, starting to go up in smoke.
Jaden Hopp starting to show up a little bit.
How hard it is to pass when you're up behind them.
6 to go there at the line.
But they're not.
5 next time.
The problem for Brian McCann is that
4 low.
44 of Osborne has allowed Jaden Hopp to really close the gap. Now he's certainly there close enough to snip the draft off Brian McCann.
Yeah, 1 inside. Still there, hold the line.
Hop down low.
Clear low, clear low. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Caution's out.
Closed.
Rack and stack them back up.
Huh. Well, this will be interesting.
Last night.
Let's see. William Tyndall, Josh Funkhauser, and Trevor Quick.
Wish I had my tires back.
I know. Who you got to pay to get a set of tires around here?
Here comes the lead. It just pile drives the driver's door. The 62. The caution was out for a while, and I don't know if Funkhauser just didn't notice.
Oh, might not be over.
Oh, big time damage for the.
So the whole undercut thing don't really work.
Was involved in this as well. Talk about dog track and Tyndall in trouble.
Just FYI, it's asking me to let.
Yeah, it'll buff out, Steve. That's
fine. Get by.
10-4, sir.
Well, let's see.
What was it, like 5 laps and they were back around me?
That thing's got.
No, it was longer than that.
To drive.
I mean, I'm just surprised he's conscious in the first place.
I'm surprised he's not in the
You came in on 21. They just passed you what 3 laps ago, and we're on 5. So what, 12 laps?
He's staying out, isn't he?
Hell yeah, he is. This is
unless he's angry with somebody.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
He's moving pretty good. He might be coming back for somebody. We'll go look at the replay here in a minute.
Let the 5 car by.
Might be head hunting.
Somebody blew up.
Man, I don't know how much. I don't know how much fuel you have left, but
season's here, Steve. This is where all the care is going to go out the window.
Car 32.
It ain't gonna get past 1 green white checker, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have much.
Yep. Good run.
62, are you going to make it? Yeah.
Quick makes it to pit lane.
Hey, Daniel. I just got an unsafe pit entrance by going by the cone back there on the exit side.
Curious what the 62 is trying to do here. If he's just trying not to catch a penalty. I mean, the car is obviously drivable and certainly not competitive the way that it is.
Taking the outside.
Yeah, he's just going to get down here, get that quick repair.
Can you say that again,
Fixed up here and good to go, hopefully.
I've never seen one so hung out unintentionally before. You can't keep it off the wall.
10-4, sir.
I want to see him pull into the box here. I mean, it's hard enough with a straight race car.
Go get him, Jaden.
That thing's bent. There's no way.
Not in the rule books.
I don't think you can get it in the box.
Hitting the cone and getting a black flag is not in the rule books.
Left and does a 180 and gets in his box back.
Avoiding a wreck is what it says. So he's not avoiding a wreck. I should protest that.
Gets it into the pit stall.
I think it's going to
look at that.
And there's the fast repair. He's not out of this yet.
Boy, that looks way better. Now we know why he was getting around so fast.
Dedication.
Just stay on that lead lap.
Dedication.
It's not over.
10-4, just
all right. Well,
hold the positions. Get close to where you need to be. Hold the positions, and I will clear the
here and see exactly how this one happened.
Pop up.
Was it by himself?
83 past the. All right, man. We're going green next time by. All right, man. Line
Gets
up on the
drilled in a
inside
minute
row.
here, but I think he lost it all on his own. Did he get the wall?
I thought about pitting right there.
Past the 83, past the.
That'll be green white checker.
He's lost it on his own. Huh. Oh, big time hit from Trevor Quick.
We can probably do one more green white checker. I don't think we do 2.
Only stuff, by the way.
I mean, 2 things.
Only if it happens right away.
1, hold the brake.
Yeah, because we need half a gallon.
The caution
plus the pit. I mean, caution laps.
Yeah, you're not gaining anything at that point anyway, so you might as well try to survive.
Yeah, it would have to happen.
So late,
Past the
But
83.
this
Past
is
the
a huge break for Jaden Hobb. This might be exactly what he was looking for.
So Aaron Smith looks to be, I think it's John Osborne or Chris Mefford. I can't tell from this angle right now. Yeah, so it's going to be Aaron Smith going to restart the outside, choosing.
Jaden Hobb's tires are 1 lap fresher than Aaron and Chris's.
Those drivers both making their.
I'm going to get a black flag here as well.
4 tires. John Osborne was 79 for 4 tires.
No worries, guys.
Jaden Hobb was also 4 tires, but 1 lap later.
Past the 83. Past
Hobb has the freshest run.
Hey, buddy, get a good restart here.
Man.
5.
8 cars in.
Mike Cook in the 7th spot. He took rights only.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, 44 spun him a little bit, bogged down the 83.
The 4 can cash in.
What he needed.
Still there. You're
Clear up.
high, clear high.
81, what was that?
Flag back in the air. Aaron Smith, a good jump.
That was a heck of a start.
Get him, Mefford. Get him.
Good reaction out of the 46 of Chris.
Send it.
Only about a 0.2 of a second gap between him and Aaron.
He's trying. Just not enough on the high side. He got a little tight.
He's all over the back bumper. Dives to the inside.
Oof. Way loose off. Good save.
Got ourselves a natural green-white checkered here. Aaron Smith.
White flag.
Jaden Hobb making a run to the outside on Chris Mefford. He's there. Nope. Slams the door. Does the 46. Crossover move from the 4 at the stripe. White flag in the air. Final lap for Model Club Speedway. We watch the battle for the spot. And if he can get clear, and he does, is he going to have...
Made an adjustment. It was too far.
Turn 3 as he slides up the racetrack.
Gonna need a heck of a run off here.
Aaron Smith drops it down, trying to break.
Aaron Smith's gonna take it.
He's gonna have the grip.
He's only won all of them so far.
Really?
All of them but like 2 or something.
There's the flag. It's over.
Out of turn number 4, Aaron Smith gonna cash in, make it
job,
win
driver.
number 12 to cap off his championship. Checkered flag.
Holy crap, win number 12.
2. Chris Mefford comes home.
Damn, Aaron.
Man.
The fuel save master.
That restart was just killer.
I had older tires than I think most of you guys up here, so I'm surprised I hung on as well as I did.
Fireworks.
Hey, I don't have to interview.
I thought you were going to get it, man. I think you had a couple laps fresher.
And fireworks from the drivers in the backstretch.
I think if there's 1 or 2 more, I think the chances would have been higher, but...
Nobody wrecked Aaron. I'm sad.
Yeah, I had to pit as early in the window as possible just to give myself a shot. But it was fun to lead some laps.
Aaron Smith celebrating the win and a title.
All right, Brian. I'll catch you tomorrow, man. Have a good night.
I can't do it.
He's going to carry win number 2.
Take care.
All right.
Not who I am.
Round
Have a good one.
next week in Atlanta.
Where are we next week? Bob's racetrack.
I think it's
oh, here we go.
It's the fan vote thing, but they had to flip that. I think it's Atlanta.
It's Atlanta. Okay, so it's the last points race. All right. Should be fun.
I didn't mean to leave you out of that.
It's all good.
Have a good night, dude.
You too, brother.
Knows the way.
All right, Brian. Have a good week.
You too. Take it easy.
You too. Bye.
So with that, we're going to step out, get a break out of the way, get our top 3 finishers.
Chris Mefford, did I get you off to back when we were 4 wide? I don't know, but we're going to go look at it.
Doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as
that was off the start, right?
Trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is. And that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Yeah, the spotter doesn't do 4 wide. He only does 3, but we were definitely 4, if I can find it. What lap is that? 67. Is it that late? Maybe before this? No. Damn, where was that? It wasn't here, was it? No, I was the leader. And then the caution came out at 61, and then we went green flag at 65. But we're just single file here. I don't think we ever got out of line much. Maybe we did. Oh, was that it? No, I think Aaron was in it. Yeah, Aaron was in our pack when we went 4 wide. Maybe it was right after this. Did I miss it in all that?
Racewear.
That's lap 71.
Racewear apparel needs and home to iRacing apparel. Pick it up today at
Was it 90?
racewear.com.
Spartan Transportation and Spartan Logistic Management is your one source for all your shipping needs. 53-foot dry van shipments, auto transport shipments, full service in-house brokerage,
91
lot facilities, just-in-time deliveries to all auto manufacturers, facilities in St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, and Indianapolis, Indiana. Spartan Logistics LLC, proud sponsor of the IROC series. Kyle Steffens, UMP modified.
So Aaron's hanging the top side up there.
Gundaker, World of Outlaws late model. Visit us.
There's a photo.
-logistics.net or find us on Facebook. Back at Auto Club Speedway, the penultimate race of the IROC Challenge Series season in the books. Aaron Smith locking up a championship simply by taking the green flag, but it wasn't enough. He took the race win as well and grabs yet another checkered flag. Let's pull Aaron Smith, driver the number 70 and your new champion, into the broadcast booth. Aaron and Steve with HBR TV. You got a copy?
Yeah, gotcha.
We talked at the stage break about the championship. First of all, once again, congratulations there. But I guess that just wasn't enough. You wanted another checkered flag, and you take home the race win here at Auto Club. Walk us through the balance of your race after we talked at the stage.
Well, the fuel strategy was split again after the stage caution there. I had enough fuel to make it to the end on, I think it was
at
this point. That was about an hour ago.
Let me get on the right camera here.
I had it all figured out, and then we had a couple cautions, and then the green flag run played out the way I wanted it to there at the end. And unfortunately, I got into the 32 and ruined his race. He was able to get back up to 8. That was a good.
I recognize we were 4 wide here, and
stay ahead of Jaden there.
I know who was at the 32.
Late in the race, you guys were 4 wide from
has got to be pinching Aaron.
Kind of expected some.
So I'm like, there's a good chance they're going to hit the wall. I think I was thinking of it about right here. Plus, we had that car, so I wasn't sure
Johnston was hurt in that incident,
if he was slow or not. But
his car, but
I pulled down.
So I guess no harm, no foul.
Right here. That's why you see that pull down.
Next week at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
And then I noticed I was going to come hit you, Chris. And I was like, oh, crap.
Style of racing.
So I pulled it back up, and luckily I did. It didn't wreck us. We got a 0x off of it. But 32,
yeah, I think I'd like to.
He was.
Burn out some front stretch at the end of it, but you
I mean, there wasn't a lot of room there.
Atlanta, especially the new version. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, and hopefully I don't wad it up.
Well, nevertheless, championship's yours. They can't take it away. Wish you the best.
Because he sees me coming up.
Before we let you get out of here.
The look left doesn't work when we're around here. Dang it.
Challenge for having me this
You
season.
can kind of see his fender there, or my fender. He thought I was coming up.
It's been a great season all around. A lot of great.
He didn't know I was going to do that jerk down. So that's why he's tracking up in the air. And so really, I kind of messed him up.
I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next for them.
All right, Aaron. Well, again, thanks.
But right there, he's sliding. So
wish you all the best of luck next week.
We'll blame that.
All right, thank you.
He's definitely sliding right here.
Winner and new champion here in the IROC.
Yeah, he's willing the crap out of it. I'm just glad he didn't come back down and get me. That was close. Right there.
The kid's good. I'm not going to lie. The kid is good, but another second place finish for Jaden Hopp. Jaden, it's Steve in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Jaden, congratulations, man. Another runner-up finish
two
here
switches too early.
To Aaron Smith. I know a lot of times there's plenty of guys out there that'll say a second place finish to Aaron Smith. It's got to be almost like a win, but when you do it as much as you have, man, that first win is going to be.
I thought you were going to get Aaron.
It's got to be nagging at you. You got a chance next week in Atlanta?
I'm hoping so. I think I'm close enough for the bracket challenge that I can still definitely win it next week. So I'm hoping I can.
Oh, you're behind the thing I can't see.
So with that, let's go back to talking about tonight. What would it have taken? I know you had about one lap fresher tires. You were close there in the closing laps. We've had this conversation so many times throughout the season.
I thought you were going to dive bomb him right here.
Catch and then pass Aaron Smith. Was it one more?
Oh, you weren't close.
Laps? More, a little bit.
Wasn't quite close enough.
I think I would have needed two-ish, maybe two, 3 laps there for there being one checker to beat him. But I don't know. Never know how it plays out.
Either way, good race.
You guys started 1-2, and that's just how you finished here at Auto Club. A strong performance, very impressive. Not just.
I'll see y'all doing race
one more
next
shot
week.
at it next week. How do you run in the draft typically? I know we've had a couple of
we race next week.
late. You seem
next
very
week.
good.